Staying on the business front tonight, we are talking about growth, but in Richland.
Yeah, so there's a big focus right now on making the Tri-Cities a green energy hub. It's something Governor Inslee has been working on for years. Now, though, we're starting to see some serious progress.
It's a project drawing state-level attention to the Tri-Cities.
This cuts the carbon off at the source. Instead of chasing carbon and trying to capture it and then get it back into the dirt.
Atlas Agro is working on developing a first-in-the-nation green fertilizer plant in Richland's Northwest Advanced Clean Energy Park.
We're nearing the end of our front-end engineering and design right now, and we are looking to be online in 2027.
The site right now is mostly sagebrush, but the company has plans to build a plant that can create fertilizer without relying on fossil fuels.
Largely in the Pacific Northwest, fertilizer is imported from countries like Russia, China, Canada. Many people don't know that globally fertilizer production is on par with the aviation industry in terms of greenhouse gas emissions. So Atlas Agro endeavors to decarbonize this industry, and we're starting here in Richland, Washington.
City officials tell me one of the factors that went into making Richland a good spot for Atlas Agro is something called a targeted urban area, offering a tax break for industrial development projects.
Where it's really important to understand, and I think this gets missed a lot, is currently this is public property, and so it doesn't have taxes being generated on the land itself.
When a company comes in and buys that property, they'll have to start paying property taxes, but they can qualify for a tax break on whatever's built in the first 3 to 5 years of ownership.
We're competing with other states, other jurisdictions in order to do these recruitments, and so this really helps us come to the table as a top competitor in order to attract those.
The Atlas Agro plant is expected to bring dozens of direct jobs to the region and hundreds of jobs indirectly. And the project promises to do all of that while helping the city and state meet environmental goals.
Right now, fertilizer plants are built close to fossil fuels. They use that as the feedstock, so that in the process of making the fertilizer, there are carbon emissions. By using feedstock that doesn't use fossil fuels, we can offer the same product, the same fertilizer, here produced locally without any carbon footprint.
The city says look for more projects like this one coming to the Northwest Clean Energy Park in the future.
Whether it's supply chain, whether it's a specific clean energy generator, it could be manufacturing of components, it could be kind of anything related to that industry. And as long as the manufacturing falls into what we would consider a clean environment, carbon-free, those types of things that help us, both the city and the state, get to our carbon neutral goals, I think, supports our cause.
And Alyssa, you worked on this story for a number of days. My question, are jobs going to be coming?
So part of the targeted urban area requirement is that the company brings jobs to the area. So definitely is bringing some. The numbers are a little up in the air still. So there will definitely be, I think, 150 jobs with the factory itself. And then you get more in the community as people bring their families in. You just have population growth and then more services to support that. So they're hoping that it will have a very large impact on the local economy.
Yeah, and it looks pretty cool, those renditions, I like.
It's kind of strange to think of all of that being built out in the sagebrush in the next few years.